Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What an exciting day we have today. We've got our Diddy sentencing. So y'all know I want him to be sentenced to death. No, not death. I wish. I want him to be sentenced to the full extent of the law, obviously. So, while we wait, I'm lcadilac, aka OG Cadillac, aka Mother of the Decade, aka your favorite online attorney. Good morning, folks. Get up in this chat so we can have a discussion. Okay, so right now, a lot of people, not me, but a lot of people are standing outside of the Manhattan courthouse. Okay? So this is the scene outside of Diddy. Now, y'all know I've been there. I went there during the trial. I went for y'all. Went to New York, all the way to New York for y'all. And I stood in this very line, and I went into this very courthouse. So this is really exciting. They began the hearing at 9 a.m. their time, which is an hour ago, okay? Now, a sentencing hearing is gonna entail evidence from the prosecution and the defense. So I had overheard some of the people saying there's no answer yet. No, it's gonna take more than an hour, y'all. Probably by noon, probably in the next hour. But there's gonna be testimony, possibly witness statements. There's gonna be arguments on both sides. If you've been following this, if you watch my shorts, etc., you can see that Diddy has been trying his hardest to claw away at getting out of jail, and at every turn, the judge has refused. The judge made a ruling earlier this week where he said, the evidence is abundant, it's overwhelming. And in my opinion, those are hints as to what we should see today with the sentence. My hair got caught in my bracelet. That was weird. Good morning, Chairman. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Good morning, everyone. We are now waiting for the diddler's sentencing. So we're going to find out soon how long Diddy is going to spend in jail. His team is asking for time served, which is 14 months. And the government is asking for 11 years, which is the max. And lcadilac wants the 11-year max. Let's get the 11 years. We watched the trial. I went there live, in person, to watch the trial. It was terrible. That man is evil, to say the least. So, all right, I'm going to keep this on in the background so that when we are ready, when the sentencing comes down, that we will be ready and we will hear what it is together, okay? So I'm going to keep that running in the background, and then in the interim, I have two other topics to talk about today. First, actually I have several. Before I get into legal stuff, did y'all see that there's a gaggle of people who believe the rapture was supposed to come during Rosh Hashanah, which was September 23rd, 24th. Some of those people actually sold their cars. I don't know why, because all dogs go to heaven, but they gave away their dogs. They didn't think their dogs were going to go to heaven with them. Some of the people didn't believe their children were going to be raptured and tried to get other people to take their children because they were sure they would be raptured, but not their children. And now they have changed the rapture date to October 6th or 7th. I don't know about y'all. I can't wait for them to be raptured. Bye. Let's hope that Trump is the most Christ-fearing and he goes first. That's how I see it. I'm not a real like Christian type person. I'm a very spiritual type person, but I'm not a huge fan of the Christian belief system. Some of it is cool with me, but some is not really my thing. But my understanding of it, though limited, is that we cannot know when the rapture will come. That's part of the definition of rapture, right? Like, it's like when people say the globe is flat. Like, well, the word globe is round. Thank you, Nettie. Jesus loves children. Children are born in pure innocence. Why would he not, like, even the non-Christian kids, in my opinion, would be swept up. What about the dogs? These people are giving their dogs away. I know y'all have seen the movie All Dogs Go to Heaven. I know y'all know the Lil Wayne song, All Dogs Go to Heaven. Why would you give your dog away? Your dog is going to go with you. It's absolute insanity. It's just religious psychosis. It's insanity. It is great evidence, though, of how miserable people are right now in the U.S. and in the modern world. So I hope I see you next week. And if anyone has a Ford Mustang that is automatic and has relatively low mileage, I would be interested in buying it before you're raptured, so holler. My daughter wants a Mustang. Now, she's only 12. She's about to be 13. But if I can get these rapture prices... All right. You know who was raptured, though? 22 people in the Houston bayous, okay? So the next thing I want to talk about is this Houston bayou body issue. Of course, I'm in Dallas, so we get Houston news, obviously, probably before, Nettie gets it in Indiana, right? So we get we get Houston news, and we've recently learned that I can't remember, I think it's since September 15th, they've found 6 bodies in the bayou. 6. So this made me look up what the hell is a bayou. A bayou is like a swampy area where the river kind of feeds out. 2, what's the usual amount of bodies in the bayou? Well, it turns out there have been 22 bodies found so far this year. So it's October 3rd today. So 22 bodies. So that's basically about 2.5 bodies a month, but a little less, right? So I'm not a great math person. It's like 2 bodies a month. So they're finding 2 bodies a month. Well, according to officials in Houston, this is a lower body count year than ever before, or than last year at least. So they're actually on the low end of bodies in the bayou this year. It's just that 6 popped up within this very short window. And so people are like freaking out and thinking there might be a serial killer on the loose, etc. I don't see that. I don't think that's happening in Houston. I think, well, I know for a fact at least one of the deaths was a self-inflicted wound. Some have been drownings. Some people have been highly intoxicated. So my guess is the majority of them are pretty much people falling in the water like an idiot. Or if you do commit that terrible crime, that's a great place to throw the evidence, right? But there doesn't seem to be any kind of like pattern in terms of the victims, which usually is common in like a serial killer, right? When we look at serial killers, they typically go for a certain type of victim. They like women in their 20s or 30s. They like women in their 70s. They like, 30-something men. Yeah, they not always, but they usually have a type. So these bodies that have shown up in Houston, they don't have a type. They don't have any kind of commonality. And really, it's the 6 between September 15th and now that has everyone on high alert. The other, what is it, 18? No, 16? The other 16 that happened before September 15th, that's no concern because people be dumping bodies and people be drowning in the Houston bayous. Sounds like pretty freaking often. Hey, Nene, welcome. Welcome, girl. That made me remember, seeing you, Nene, reminds me. The Yellow BZ trial starts in like January, February of this year. It's going to be in Dallas, my hood. And I will be hosting a meet and greet. I think I already know the location, so I'm going to get the details on that. But I'm pretty sure I already know where. And I hope that y'all come out for that trial. I hope that y'all come out for that meet and greet. And I hope to meet you all. I think that would be so dope. It would be so, so fun. Okay. Belen has lived in Dallas her whole life. All right. Now, if you go by her face, that's only 18 years. But if you go by actual age, she's 26. So she remembers a time where the Trinity River, which runs through Dallas, they'd find bodies popping up left and right. So the Houston Bayou, also, I saw this Netflix documentary, and I can't remember what it's called, and I don't remember where it was. But it was kind of rural Texas, and someone had dumped a body in a lot, and then someone else dumped a body in a lot, the same lot, and then they talked about it on the news, and then other bodies got dumped there because people just found out it was like a good body dumping area. There's like no cameras, and like it's harder, it takes longer to find them. So I think the Bayou thing, much like the Dallas Trinity River, is just like, it's convenient, you're in Houston, you committed this crime, dump them over there. Nene, you better come, girl, to Dallas. You better. Wait, aren't you coming in November? Aren't we meeting up in November? My trip to California got changed to October 28th to November 2nd. So I think you said you were going to be here the 6th of November, somewhere in there. I would love to meet up, girl. Okay, so there is, however... There's like another river lake over in Austin, and Austin has been finding tons of bodies in this river. But in the Austin case, almost all of those are men of a certain age, like no older than 36 or something, you know, between like 25 and 35, basically. And so in Austin, there's also a rumor of a serial killer, but to me, in my kind of research and the information I've learned about Houston, Austin, and Dallas in yesteryear, is that the Austin thing probably is some sort of serial killer. Whereas I think the Houston thing, and I certainly know the Dallas Trinity River of yesteryear, that was a convenience thing, right? They weren't necessarily the same person doing the unalivings. It's like, you know, a boyfriend girlfriend get in a fight, he accidentally kills her, so he goes and dumps her at the bayou. You know, some other people get in a fight, they get, you know, the body gets up. It's more, I think the Houston issue is not actually a serial killer. I think it is much more like a convenient location to dispose of evidence of that crime. Does that make sense? Is everyone with me there? Okay, good. All right, we're over here still waiting for Diddy. It's right here. I just have it muted so we can discuss and chit chat while we wait. So they are. One thing I do want to point out is she has a jean jacket. He has a long sleeve shirt. He has a hoodie. She has a jacket and boots. She has a full vest. This guy's got a hoodie and jacket. I am jealous of this weather. This girl out here just in her yoga fit. If you are in weather where you could wear a hoodie or a yoga fit on the same day at the same place, I'm a bit jealous. I'm not gonna lie. We don't have this kind of weather here yet. This is like our winter. This is like the coldest day in Dallas. Well, maybe not. No, we get like some ice storms, dude. Houston thing is Pabo. What is Pabo? Nettie, what is Pabo? Okay, so now, while we wait for the Diddy, I'm going to talk about David. That shit is weird, bro. Like, the thing is, I don't believe in coincidence, right? I think I've established that before. I think we've talked about that. I do not believe in coincidence. Every time something has been a coincidence, it's always turned out to not be a coincidence, right? Not every time, but a lot. So, is it a coincidence that David and this girl have a matching tattoo? Probably not. Is it a coincidence that she was living with her boyfriend David? Probably not. One thing I will say is that I believe, I don't know this. I mean, there's rumors that this little girl's sister and brother were hoeing her out to David and taking a fee for it, and he had promised to marry her when she turned 18. Now, the promise to marry at 18 I could see. My understanding is this little girl's dad is in Mexico, and I'm guessing maybe mom and family don't have papers. Because the police sure as shit have not really seemed interested in this child's like disappearance for a whole year. And I don't think the family has been like running out to go talk to the authorities. And I could imagine that part of the reason that is the case is because it's not exactly a great climate for people without papers to talk to authorities. I don't know. That's speculation. I'm just thinking that the circumstances they were just perfect for him in terms of this little girl and her home life, right? Like, my daughter couldn't have run away for a year. Like, that's not happening. We're gonna find her. Like, she also wouldn't go do that because she's not interested in that stuff, because she has a really loving, happy home life where she's full of value. Like, I tell her she's a valuable human being every day. Do not believe that the little girl Celeste was receiving that at home. Now, I don't know the circumstances that stopped her from receiving that, but I'm under the assumption that those circumstances had to do with papeles. So that's the perfect storm. Y'all want to protect children? Then quit taking immigrants away from them, their immigrant parents away from them. Quit making their immigrant parents hide in fear. It's pretty easy. Kind of an easy thing there. Doesn't take a lot of thought. Hello. You want children to be safe and happy? Maybe help their parents be safe. Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Safety and security. Shelter. If we can't give the most basic, it's a hierarchy, right? It's a pyramid. If we can't, here we go. Sorry, guys. I got frozen. Got froze. So I think part of the reason this little girl's parents weren't like daily hounding on where the hell she is because of their own circumstances. That's my theory. I don't know. I've seen theories that the car was stolen and and that's plausible, but the problem is, if it was stolen, why wasn't it reported as stolen? Yeah. Then there's this whole thing about this adult Celeste that looks just like the child Celeste, and you can't help, when you see something like that, you cannot help but wonder, did he find an adult Celeste to like go around because he wanted to confuse people, because he knew what he was doing was wrong? Because he hadn't known what he was doing was wrong. If he's really hooking up with this 13, 14-year-old in his 20s, he knows this is wrong, right? So I don't know, like, how does second adult Celeste even come into the picture? It's so bizarre. The whole thing is just such a trip. And then you guys remember there's the manner and the cause of death, right? Like, the manner could be that you fell down the stairs, but the cause is because you had a heart attack on your way down, right? We learned about that in, what did we learn with Karen Reed? They talked about that, I think, pretty extensively. So manner and cause. My understanding is that this body that was in the frunk, because it wasn't in the trunk, it was in the front trunk thing, which is tiny. So this little body was so, forgot the word. I was going to say dilapidated. Come on, Lauren. Not disintegrated. Come on, I lost the word. The body was so... Shit. I want to say disintegrate. Decomposed. I got it. The body was so incredibly decomposed. I don't know if they're going to be able to find the cause of the manner. I mean, consider this. And I hadn't considered this because I'm not really like a, thank you, Tracy. God, my brain. I'm not really like a drug person, okay? Like, I know a little bit about weed. I know a little bit about shrooms. I know, like, that LSD exists. I know other drugs exist, but I don't really, like, I'm not a drug person. I've never been. My drug is, like, success. I like to do well in life. So what if, like, if there had been a drug overdose and then that's how she actually died, and then, you know, since she died, they put her in the frunk. I don't know. There's so many possibilities. So part of the reason I think that we have not seen any, like, action towards indictment or anything is because on a very minimal basis, like, it is difficult to assess what even happened to this little girl. And it's difficult to assess the manner and cause. There's no, like, easily identifiable blunt force trauma. There's no, like, stab wounds, you know, things that make it easy to understand the cause and manner. We don't have that here. We don't have that because of the decomposition of the body that was found that weighed 71 pounds. It's crazy. But 71 pounds could kind of track with a drug thing, right? Like, most drug users are pretty skinny. Not all, but most. Pretty thin. So maybe they were, like, hard into drugs and she OD'd. I mean, who knows? She could have got a hot shot. Who freaking knows? So pretty much everything that's out there right now, everything on the internet about this is all speculation. We don't have any, like, cold hard facts at all. We really don't. And it's deeply tragic, man. It is deeply, deeply tragic. If you have a daughter that is, I don't know, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, go hug her. Tell her she has value. Tell her life matters and it has meaning. And tell her that she is only going to be allowed to be around people who see that value and meaning in her life. And to hold on to that, because that is the strength that keeps you away from running off with a 20-year-old pervert. Well, some of it. I mean, sometimes it's circumstances. All right, so we're going to go back and check on Diddy. It's not really shit going on over here. Let's see how it sounds. Let me know if you guys can hear it. Party. The Diddy party. Crazy. Dude really draws a crowd, doesn't he? I mean, look at it. They got music on. They got the whole nine. It's crazy. People just packed up. I mean, if I was walking by and I was on vacation or something and I had nothing going on, I would totally stop by this. Absolutely. Absolutely, I would swing by. Be like, what's going on over here? I'm so nosy, you guys. Like, I am next level nosy. I'm so fucking nosy. What is happening? Who is doing what? Oh my God, why are some of you feeling? That's the kind of person I am. Nosy Nancy. Alright, so we're still waiting. What time is it there? 11:30. Okay, I'm guessing we have like up to a half hour more. I'm guessing that they're going to be done with this by noon. I'm guessing that the judge has already made his decision. Like, he heard the evidence. He has said on more than one occasion that the evidence was abundant and, you know, very clear and not good for Diddy. So I would be surprised if they have to go after lunch on this thing, because it's like 11:30 there. So getting close to lunch. All right, I'm gonna put this on. I gotta run for a comfort break. I'll be right back. Okay, these people better not. Ooh. Oh, shit. These people better not get me copyrighted over here with their little jam out. Okay, so I may be completely stopped. You guys might not be seeing what's going on. Who is this guy? Y'all, where am I? Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, okay. I literally thought I had got off. I like. Are we together? Am I still on? I can't even tell. Oh, jeez. Okay. Waiting. 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 Whatever. Oh, I'm on. I thought it disappeared. I couldn't see shit. Literally thought I was off. Sorry, guys. Okay, so hold on. Sorry, I missed your comments. I was in a dark hole. Nitty, you right. Somebody should roll up with a food truck right now. I mean, that would be a great. That would be fantastic for money making. Come on, it's almost noon there. You got a bunch of hungry people sitting around waiting. Real crime. Who was not romantic? Diddy? No, he was not. When I look at Diddy and the actions that he put on other women, the things he was doing on women, I can't help but wonder what happened in his childhood home. Like, what did his mother do to him? Because it had to have been bad, y'all. It had to have been big bad. And that weird white nail thing with the damn, with your hair up and stuff. What did he walk in on? What did he walk in on? Like, this is what I think. This is my theory. Now, mind you, I'm no psychiatrist. I'm just a lawyer. Okay? But I think he had walked in on his mom with some dude, because, you know, his dad died when he was really young, so she was single. So I think he walked in on her, and she had the white nails in her hair in a pony. And I think that's where his whole little fetish comes from. That's creepy to me, but okay. Waiting. All right, anyone got anything interesting to talk about as we wait for this sentencing, which I'm hoping is 11 years? Any fun things happening this weekend, guys? Yes, Nene, it is creepy. My theory is creepy, but Diddy is creepy, so I don't think it's too far off. So as we wait, my exciting weekend plans. Let's talk about our exciting weekend plans. My exciting weekend plans involve cleaning my car, and I'm talking vacuuming. I've gone to Austin. I need a wash. I need the whole nine. Really cleaning the hell out of the car. Going to the gym. I do need to blow dry my hair at one point. I'll wash and blow dry my hair. There was something I had thought about doing that involved some kind of deep cleaning, but I don't remember what it is that I was thinking I would do. So I might not do that one, but I might do some kind of deep cleaning. I definitely got some laundry. Nitty Janice was his teacher. I'm not going to say she sat there and instructed him. I'm not going to say she did nasty things to him or with him. But what I am going to say is there's a lot of dudes out there who walked in on their mom and then they're turned on by that later. So that's all I'm going to say. All right, what are you guys doing for the weekend? Besides celebrating how long Diddy has to stay in jail. Besides kicking it off by hanging out with me this morning. Any big plans? Anyone else doing cleaning? Like, I'm genuinely excited to clean this weekend and genuinely excited to read. Genuinely excited to sit outside. It's finally only 90 outside in Dallas, so I can sit in the shade by the pool and not die. So I'll do a lot of that too. I'll probably read by the pool. I think that's about it. I might look at some investing options. So while we're waiting, I've been watching a lot of Caleb Hammer on YouTube. I don't know if you guys ever have watched that. He does like personal finance stuff. And I gotta be honest, I thought I was like not doing that great financially or whatever. But compared to the people on that show, I'm doing freaking awesome. And because of that show, I've gotten like really into it. And so I have opened, I opened a CD yesterday. Nene has tournaments all weekend. Of course, Nene, you're at tournaments all weekend, all day, every day. We knew that was coming. So anyhow, I opened the CD because it's yielding 4.5, which is higher than even it's the highest. My money market is only like 3.2 or something. Anyhow, this Caleb Hammer cat, he's really inspired me. So I've been really, really working on my finances and getting it right and having savings and all of those kind of things, getting out of debt, blah, blah, blah. So I'll spend some more time working on that. Ooh, fun. It's going to be a thrilling weekend at the Cadillac home. What else? So Nene's at tournaments. Nettie, what did you say you were doing all weekend? You were going to celebrate something? What's everyone doing this weekend? I'll tell you what Sean Diddy Combs is going to do this weekend. The same thing he did last weekend. Sit in jail and whine about it. You're in jail, dude. It's supposed to suck. I don't understand these motions he's been writing about, oh, they woke me up in the middle of the night. Like, no shit, you're in jail. Oh, you thought jail would be fun? You thought jail would be like cool or something? You thought jail would be as comfortable as the Four Seasons? Because if that was the case, we'd all be in jail. I'd go to jail if it was like the Four Seasons. If I'm getting waited on hand and foot and shit, come on. Why bother being out? Why bother paying your bills? Jail is supposed to be shitty because you're not supposed to want to go there. It acts as a deterrent to doing stupid shit that gets you put in jail. Or it's supposed to. It's shittinesses. So the fact that he's sitting there crying about that, it just is freaking wild to me. Looks like the crowd is getting bigger. Maybe because it's lunchtime. Is that an FC mask? Hold on. Is that an FC mask of that woman? Hold on. She rolled that mask. Where'd she go? There, wait. What? Is that an Epstein mask? Yo, that was that woman has on an Epstein mask, and I think that's awesome. I do not like this outfit because this shirt color and the boot color are the same. And it looks like the boots. I don't know. I don't like it. It's not a fire fit, as my kids would say. This guy right here, We the People, veteran. That's fire fit. Fire. That lady's wearing an Epstein mask. That's funny as shit, y'all. Oh, wait, do I see people scrambling? No. Man. I'm thinking we have like 15 minutes or less. Oh, there she is. She's back. Her FC mask is back. There she is. Oh, no. Is that a different mask? No. That's her. That's her. This right here is why I love America. Right here. This lady's the star of the show. Let's see what we can hear.
Yeah, I had to have my camera like this the whole last time. I saw people flipping their cameras when I passed. I think she flipped her camera high. She's scared. She flipped her camera when I passed. If anybody complains about Barney, the titties are coming out.
Oh, I'm tired.
You got the hair flowing today.
I got the wig, yeah.
Beautiful.
I got the purple wig in my bag, but there's nothing festive about today. He's getting like a mandatory 11 years. They're giving him time. They're not gonna let him walk out. Diddy is not walking out today. We'll see. He's not walking out. The judges. Yeah, he's not walking out. He's getting mandatory 11 years statement. He ain't wanting to like lock him or something. He's not coming out. He's just not. So he's not coming out. So then what happened to the baby oil?
She's my favorite part of the day, y'all.
I think I have some. I'm not oiling myself, but the nigga not coming out.
This guy out here smoking a cigar?
He's already out. I just think, guys, all I need is a little swipe to the left, swipe to the right, and my nipples will be out to fuck up everybody's life. Why don't? They're already out. I see the They're like scared. Everybody should look on camera when I bad. They're still fake down.
She is so funny. Oh my god, I love her. Oh my god.
I just swipe my fingers to the right and left.
Tinder swipe.
Finger swipe. Swipe left, swipe right. And then everybody on TikTok is demonic.
Oh my god, you guys. She is so funny. She is hilarious.
I'm like, fake life. Why you
My goodness, that one was funny. I wish I was there to meet her. Oh my god. Oh, you still celebrating your birthday, Nettie? Okay, okay. Well, have fun with that. Have fun with that. I'm done celebrating my birthday. It's time to move on to my daughter's. She's October 24th, so we're starting. I already wrapped her gifts like a month ago. They're under the Halloween tree, which is also the birthday present tree at this point. Because I put her gifts under it. Okay, let's see what's up. Don't move the camera for no damn reason. Whew. I'm thinking we're going to find out in the next 15 minutes here. So we're going to hang tight together, guys. Hey, Tall Glass. Welcome. Good morning. Happy Friday. I've been thinking about that case you sent me. And, you know, that case that you keep bringing up that I looked into and everything, it just shows you how broken our system is. Yeah, it's right along with the YNW Melly, how he's been in jail for damn near 7 years or 6 or whatever. He's been in jail for an eternity and no trial. And then you have the woman that you sent me, whatever, what was her name? Katie or Kelsey or whatever. Anyhow, she gets shot and somehow she's prosecuted. Our system is fucking broken, y'all. Our system is broken. Now, we'll probably see some justice here in this federal courthouse because it's a federal court and it's a federal judge and they take their jobs very seriously, as they should, because it is a very serious job. But, like, let's see, is this lady talking again? She's so funny. No, we can't hear her. Damn, she's funny. Oh, there she's dancing. Watch these two eventually fall in love and get married. And they say, we met at the DIDDY. We met at the DIDDY Sentencing. Okay, she's having a motion. Wait, Tall Glass, this judge? This judge? Bias? Judge Subterranean? I'm not following. What is the motion about today on the girl? Do you know? The Kelsey girl or whatever her name is? I don't understand. You come in my home to take my child and then you shoot me and now I'm charged with the crime? Nah. That's like some fucking communist China bullshit right there. That's no. No, Tall Glass, I do not think this judge has been biased at all. I think this judge has been really good. At this point, having seen all the evidence, he is a bit biased against Diddy. But that's because he's seen all the evidence at this point. So I would be biased against him too. He's a fucking piece of shit. I just haven't seen any bias otherwise. So I disagree with you. I could show you some biased judges. Hey, Savannah, welcome. Good morning. Glad to see you here. We're just waiting for this Diddy verdict, girl. Just waiting. We've been listening to this lady. She's funny as hell. Let's see if we can hear. Touching this guy now. Look at her. See, you guys? I told you they're gonna get married when they get married. I'm turning that off. I don't want to get copyrighted because people are playing music. Sounds like they're playing Diddy's music, which is crazy if you ask me, but okay. I'm guessing it's about another 8 minutes, 10 minutes before the verdict or the sentencing comes out. It's not the verdict. He's already found guilty. Of course, he's only guilty of 2 like really low level crimes compared to what he did, but you know, then his lawyers try to argue that it was like just like adults making video. Like, oh my God, gag me with a spoon, bro. Those women would not have been up there crying if they were just adults making videos. Come on. Like this lady said, where's the baby oil? But I do think they'll finish up before lunch. I really do. Because usually a sentencing hearing is usually about 2 hours. No, Tavana, he ain't coming out of there today. He ain't coming out tomorrow. He's going to, what is this, the year 2025? He's going to come out in 2035. That's my belief. I don't think he's going to get a minute less than 10 years. And if he does, then I will think the judge is biased, tall glass. Then I will think the judge is biased, and I will throw something, and I will go home and cry. But our system's fucking broken, guys. The system's broken. We got Melly sitting in jail, not proven guilty, been there for 7 years. Shit's crazy. You got the lady who gets shot in the chest, and then now she's facing a charge. Kelsey. Good. She needs to appeal. It's ridiculous that Kelsey lady got shot and then somehow is facing a charge. Come on, guys. Our system is fucked. I was in a trial last week on Thursday, and the judge started testifying. Started giving her opinion. You know, at one point, she starts screaming and throwing this fucking fit. I mean, it's absolutely unbelievable. Screaming, I don't respect the courtroom. Well, yeah, you're fucking hysterical right now, lady. She made up laws. I mean, it's crazy. Like, no, I don't respect you. You can't make shit up. Our system's fucked, y'all. The system is not doing what the system should be doing, okay? It is not doing what it should be doing. The system is not functioning how it was meant to function, okay? Oh, Tavana, it was like white female Glanville. It really was. Literally stood up fucking screaming, starts pointing, I mean, literally hysterically screaming. Talking about, don't respect the courtroom. This is while someone is testifying by telephone. Ma'am, you let a witness testify by telephone. Oh. Made up some rule, law. I've had so many judges make up rules. One time this judge made a rule, said, this witness needs to be with a notary to do this testimony sworn. I said, okay, where does it say that? My thing is, show me where it says it. So that I know next time, right? Like, so I'm like, where does it say it? She says 191 civil procedure. You know what 191 is? Discovery. Has nothing to do with testimony. I said, that is not what 191 says, Your Honor. Oh, well, it's in there. Well, what is the fucking rule? At this trial on Thursday, she's talking about, oh, it should have been filed with the court, 194. Said, where, bitch? Where? Which one of the words right here, 194, says it needs to be filed with the court? Come on, guys. Yes, Douglas. These cops are, look, judges are making shit up left and right. You know, people who have like a imposter syndrome or whatever, you shouldn't. Because everybody is an imposter. Everybody is literally making shit up all day, every day. They're just making shit up all day, every day. That's all people do. Make shit up. Make up laws. Apply laws that don't fucking exist. Testify. The judge testifying. Oh my God. And it was when the lawyer objected to her testifying that she threw her rager. She started screaming. So not only are you testifying on the record, you're getting called out on it and acting like a complete fucking moron. Cool story. Oh, thanks, Tall Glass. I love you too. I mean, it's just out of control. Did you have the judge? Oh, I had a judge one time. I had a hearing set in front of this judge. I guess there were a bunch of people who were set to come before her that morning. I'm sitting there waiting. She's calling up person after person. Well, this is it. Then she goes, am I being pranked? Am I on... What was that fucking Ashton Kutcher? You know, the Ashton Kutcher TV. Am I on Punk'd? That's it. Punk'd? Am I on Punk'd? Screaming this in her courtroom on the record. Later, I ran into her in public, and I called her out on that moment. I was like, yeah, you screamed that. It's very unprofessional. That must have been someone else's court. She blamed another judge. She called him by name. I practice in the judge she called by names courtroom, and he does not act like that. He does not act like that. He follows the law. He follows everything. So, no, ma'am. No, it was you. And I told her that. No, it was you. I said, I voted for you to be on the Supreme Court. Oh, you did? Yeah, because there you can't hurt your constituents. Because the majority rule will shut you up. Yeah, they're using 1708 laws. We weren't even a fucking country in 1708. It's crazy. Crazy. A judge is just making shit up. And then the crazy thing, your client thinks the judge knows what they're doing, and then your client's like, well, why didn't... And you're like, because they just made that shit up, man. They just pulled that out of their damn ass. They even made up a number to go with it. It's like going to ChatGPT. It'll make up law. You know? Like, the judges are responding like they're fucking ChatGPT. Come on. No, not all of them. There's some really great judges out there. Really good judges. Like the judge who the other judge said, oh, well, it must have been his courtroom. No, ma'am. That is a very damn good judge. No, ma'am. He has never made up a rule. Now, does he use words that I've never heard before and I got to Google them? Yes. But that's all. He just has a big vocabulary. He does what the law says. He follows the law. I can know what to expect in his courtroom because I've read the law. Which is how it's supposed to be, by the way. Diddy has things set up for next week, like appearances? No way, Tavonda. Diddy did not schedule appearances thinking he's getting out of this mess. No fucking way. No fucking... There's no way. How... Who the fuck does he think he is? I go into the courtroom, I am expecting to lose. I'm expecting the worst case scenario, right? I am prepared for that. And then anything better is a little bit of joy. Boy, he's gonna be disappointed. Scheduled fucking appearances. What a piece of shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's like Donna Adelson. She probably had a facial scheduled. They found me guilty. Who? These fucking assholes. I swear. There's no doubt I'm an asshole, guys. I'm an asshole. But I'm not that kind of asshole, okay? The fuck? Oh, look, there's a food truck. There's a food truck. He must have heard us. Maybe they're watching and they're like, yeah, let's go get that money. Unbelievable. This guy said some shit. Let's see what's going on. So this girl's still just... He's still chatting her up. Y'all, when they get married, I'm sending a gift. be here all day. I gotta pee again. Oh, Lord. What are we gonna do, y'all? What are we gonna do? I guess we just keep moving. We just keep moving forward is all we can do. Just move forward constantly through every day. Get out of debt, save money. That's it. That's all we can do, I guess. Stay away from creepers like Diddy. Hard to know if a man's a creeper, though, until you start to really get to know him. Oh, what's this? What's this? Wow. Wow. Okay, so Tavanda just sent me a link, y'all, while we're here. Headline of the link. Actually, Inner City Press posted. AUSA Slavic. Combs has booked speaking engagements for Miami next week. That is the height of hubris. He did this for 15 years. The absolute audacity. Just the audacity. I know, a lot of dudes tend to be pretty audacious. Sorry, male viewers, you guys know this. There's a lot of audacity out on the streets right now. This is coming out of women, too. But the audacity of setting up a speaking engagement. Okay, let's see. Inner City Press says today he has a video and 4 lawyers opposed to Mia, but she will speak. Oh, so Mia is speaking today. Okay, so I'm going through Inner City Press. He's doing the live thing. Combs's lawyer said Jordan made $1.4 million. Do you know how many sex acts that is? He had over 100 clients. Mr. Combs' offense is nothing like that. 3 of Jordan's victims reported unwanted sex. 1 was raped after being drugged. This is a U.S. v. Dylan Jordan. Okay, so they're talking about some case law. Let's see. Okay, Agnifilo asked for a break 20 minutes ago. Okay, 53 minutes ago, Inner City Press reports Sean Combs has booked speaking engagements in Miami for next week. ASUA Slavic told Judge Submarinian, calling it the height of hubris. The U.S. wants 11 years. He wants time served. Today he has a video and 4 lawyers to talk. An hour ago, the government said the defendant tries to argue this is just sex, drugs, and rock and roll lifestyle, but this is a case about transportation for prostitution and violence. He admitted to the violence at trial. The defendant's respect for the law is lip service. Now, add to it that he scheduled these speaking engagements. He really is just giving lip service. He does not at all care what the law says. He believes he's above the law. He does not think. Okay, so let's see. Okay. So it looks like the most of the first hour was just kind of legal arguments, and that they're bringing up a witness. They're going to bring up a reverend, probably to say what a great Christian Diddy is, but if he was, he would have been taken on the 23rd. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Intercity Press hasn't given an answer yet. Okay, 12 minutes ago, we're still at, let's see, 2 minutes ago. Oh, he was talking about the case law 2 minutes ago. So I think this is going to go on for a while, which means that I am going to go take a break, and when the verdict comes up, I guess we'll get, you know what, give me a minute. I'm going to turn on the video. I'll be right back. I got to go take a comfort break, and then we'll see if we get any further, okay? It's just a party over here. It's just a party. Let me go back to the Twitter. See if he said anything else. Okay, 5 minutes ago, Combs' attorney said there's another case with 7 victims, no grouping enhancement applied. Defendant got 18 months, was released after 9. Then there's another case from the SDFL. They generated 1.8 million. They got 15 months. So right now the defense is trying to use case law and old cases and light sentences to support why Diddy's sentence should be, 15 months or time served as opposed to what he's truly facing. Let's see. In the John case, the average sentence is 6.7 months. In this other case, the defendant texted the victim, "I meant what I said about making a mold of your hoo-ha. The rest of you ain't worth shit." And then the judge says, Submarinian says, but there's no threat of violence in that case. Ms. Slavic just blamed Mr. Combs for having a drug problem for 25 years. We think that's inappropriate. It's a mitigating factor. They gave... This is such an issue for me. Why would the sentencing on a rape charge or a trafficking charge or any of those kind of charges be only 6 months? Except that women have no value in this society, because if a man got all those things done to him, I guarantee you it would be more than a 6-month sentence. I don't appreciate that. That's really... Our system is broken. Our system is broke. Okay, so let me see if there's any more. So 7 minutes ago, they were talking about the case law. 3 minutes ago, they said, okay, 1 minute ago was the drug thing. So they're still very much arguing right now. Very much. You know what the judge is going to say? Okay. I mean, 6 months. Fuck out of here. It's ridiculous. Like people who do child rape. It's like your whole life should be ruined just like you ruined theirs. Ridiculous. Let's see if we can hear this reporter talking. Let's see what she says.
Oh, my dead dad.
She's not talking yet. Wow, I can't believe there's still no ruling. We're like 15 minutes later than I thought there would be. I guesstimated this to be done 15 minutes ago. Okay. Nothing yet. Nothing updated yet. Intercity Press is sitting there. If you guys don't follow him on Twitter, please do. He does only New York City stuff, but he was there. Let's see if this lady's talking. I don't think that's English. I don't think that's English. Oops. Okay. Come on, guys. Okay, hold on. 54 seconds ago. That defendant Riggs got 24 months. It was more heinous than this case. Some piece of the code says to avoid unwarranted sentencing disparities. I've read all 900 Mann Act cases available on Pacer. His case is different. And then the judge says, okay, who's next? Miss Westmoreland. So I think there are 4 judges that are going to be arguing. And so it sounds to me like the judge is ready for the next one to come up. He already knows what he's going to do. Like, none of this argument is going to change anything, so. All right, guys. I thought by now we'd have some kind of verdict. I'll come back out in a little while when there is a verdict, but I gotta go check some email and do my stupid ass job. Not my stupid job. I love my job, okay? But I gotta go, do that a little. So, I'll keep looking. When we have a verdict, I'll let you know. And I appreciate you so much spending your morning with me. I hope everyone has an awesome weekend. Hopefully your weekend's a little more exciting than mine because I'm just gonna be cleaning and exercising and resting, so. Thank you guys. It's so good to see you, and I appreciate how all of you show up every Friday. We're like a little, it's like our little friend group hangout time, even though most of us haven't met each other in person, and I love that. I think it's so cool. So thank you. See you next week.